Well, good morning. Welcome to morning movement and meditation practice. This is a series or a daily class, daily practice that you can take with you on your own, or you can continue to join me, which I love. I love seeing everyone here, all the faces, all the movements, and all the names. Camera or no camera, turn it on or off. It's up to you. We won't be talking or communicating two-way much. I'm just going to be leading you through and sharing this practice with you today. And we start with an affirmation. Today is being honest. I assess my own strengths and move in integrity. So I am honest. So feeling and taking in what honesty means to you, what feeling honest is, and we're going to use that for our 30 minutes together. Okay. Let us stand up. It's a 3-part practice. It is going to start with wide legs, wide stance. It's starting with movement. So feet go wide, toes turn out, bent knees, hands are soft next to the thighs. You can close the eyes or leave them open. But we're in this nice, soft, sort of bouncy horse stance. Hands come next to your legs. As you inhale, draw the hands up to the shoulders. A bigger breath in through the nose. Exhale, flip the palms and float them down as a slow exhale releases from the body. And keep going up and down, in and out. And today, in our movement, we're going to be honest with ourselves with how we are feeling. That means taking different options or modifications if you know that is what your body is needing right now. Each day is going to be different. We get to honor that and check in. And that's why this practice is very similar from day to day. Consistency, and allows us to have a nice little check-in. Okay, one more breath. It's just floating up and down. Good, and then let's just relax the hands next to the sides of your legs. Take the chin down to your chest and rock your head side to side. We're starting in with our moving from head to toe, gentle movement. Of course, you can make this as intensified as you want as well, maybe by getting deeper into a squat. And roll in either sort of halfway around, side to side, or a big full circle. Keep going. Then bring your head back up to the center. Let's take a couple of shoulder rolls. Up, back, and down. Let's do actually 3 of them, big shoulder rolls. So you're creating tension in your body, shoulders, and then releasing it by drawing back. Switch directions. Squeeze the shoulders back, up and around. And let's get into that in a bigger way, actually. I'll turn to the side here. So we're going to reach forward, round the back all the way through the spine. Reach, and then take it back, a big open reach back, hands back, thumbs up, back bend. Exhale, bring it forward, cat and cow standing. Inhale, reach back, look up, chest up, hips forward. Exhale forward with a round in the back. One more time, open. One more time, forward. And how you are moving your pelvis doesn't matter so much. Let's bring it back to our horse stance, bent knees. What's next? Arm rotations. Make fists with the arms. Arms come in, up, around. Flat to your body, like your arms are the arms on the face of a clock. We've got a bunch of people joining late, so I keep letting them in. Okay, switch directions. This one's my favorite move. It's the one that wakes me up. Keep knees bent. Okay, and bring the hands down. Give it arms a little shake out. Wrists rotate a few times. Shake out the hands. Just wiggle the fingers. Sort of waking up all of the joints. Wrists, fingers, elbows, shoulders. Okay, moving down to the waist. Hands just off the hips, and we're going to twist. Twisting from side to side, keeping the legs and hips stationary. And still working on being honest. I am honest. Honest with myself, mostly, what we're going for today. Yes, honest with others. We do our best to abide by the yamas of yoga and just being appropriate in life. That is being honest with others, but mostly honest with ourselves, with how we're doing, how we're feeling, and how we want to show up. Let's take this further. Reach the hands and pull the elbows straight back at shoulder height. Hands are going diagonal across the body. There we go. And start to slow that down. Sway to a pause. Inhale, open the arms, press the elbows back, side bend. Exhale, one hand presses down, other hand comes across. Lengthen through that outside part of the body. Feel it. Inhale, lift up. Fully exhale for that side bend. Inhale up. Side bend. We just do two each on each side. Lift up. Side bend. Good. Reach all the way up. Hands come down. Step the feet together. A foot steps back. Knee comes up. High knees. Same foot that's stepping back. Or high kicks. There we go. Okay, switch sides. Switch sides. Knee up. Start with the knee. You're already looser on the first side pretty quickly. Happens quick. Huh? Good, and then let's bring it down. Bring it down, maybe a couple ankle rotations. I don't know, I just like to feel like I've finished from my entire body. Like wiggle my toes, get into the very, very bottom. And that's our head to toe movement. And you can make up your own too. Just go from your head to your toes. Let's move to section 2, which is our sun salutations. Sun salutations or some standing poses. So a little bit more heat being built here in this section of a class, of the lesson. Feel free to skip it or just watch, up to you. But I try to make this accessible and modifiable for all levels. So take your feet about hip distance apart. Roll the shoulders back. If you've got a yoga mat, you're at the top of it. If not, you have space behind you at least. As you inhale, reach those hands up. And bring the hands and palms together. Bring them down to your hearts. Pressing actively with the hands together. Do another circle of those arms out and up. Reach up. This time, moving forward, folding forward, hinging at the hips into forward fold. Relax the neck. Bent knees as we're just getting started. Lifting halfway, let's lengthen through the back. Crown of the head reaches forward. And then step just your left foot back so you're in a lunge. Take the knee down, flatten that back foot. Rise up, reach up. A low kneeling lunge to a high kneeling lunge. And then back down again, hands to the ground. Tuck the back toes under. Step the right foot back to plank pose. You can go straight to downward facing dog as an option, or if you're building strength with me or going for it, shift forward on the toes, from the knees or not the knees, up or down. Hug the elbows in for chaturanga, or that tricep push-up. Lift the heart, press it forward, shoulders roll back, upward facing dog. And our next pose is downward facing dog. So look down, lift the hips, use your core strength. Step over the feet. And we always meet in downward facing dog. So our right leg was forward when we stepped back into a lunge. We're going to do that again. From down dog, lift your right leg up behind you. Bend the knee, lift the left heel, step the right foot between the hands. It might not get up, so you can simply walk the hands back in line with that right foot. Back knee comes down. Same thing with the lifting. Inhale, reach up. Feel that hip flexor, straighten the back leg, and hands come down. Tuck the back toes, step forward into your forward fold. Half lift. Take it all the way down, and we rise back up. Open those arms, bent knees, reach up. Connect the hands and bring them to your heart. We've got the other side. Pretty simple, right? Yeah? Okay, circle those arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Right foot steps back this time. Easier to step back into a lunge than it is to step forward. We'll take the back knee down. Flatten that back foot, rise up, reach up. Straight up and down or a little back bend. Hands come back down to the floor. Tuck the back toes under. Step back to plank pose. Now choose if you're going to go through this little flowy motion or straight to down dog. Shift forward, elbows bend, hugging the sides of the body. Lifting to that upward dog position. And then exhaling to downward facing dog position. And if you take a couple extra breaths in there or breathe slightly different, that is okay. Just make sure your breath is flowy and deep, fluid, and not choppy. Downward facing dog. We've been here a couple breaths now. Let's take that left foot and lift it. Bend the knee. Lift the right heel, step that left foot between the hands. So try to get it towards that direction. You're going to walk the hands back, take the back knee down, rise up, inhale, low lunge to high lunge on the knee. Exhale, hands to the ground. Back foot tucks under, step forward to forward fold. Lengthen to your half lift, flat back. Exhale, back to your deeper forward fold. Rising up, bent knees, open up, reach up. And hands come down to the heart. Good, that was just a different version of Sun Salutation A with some lunges. Bend the knees, circle those arms. Let's do Sun Salutation B, a version of it. Bend the knees to chair pose. Hands circle up, belly's drawn in, gaze is just in front of the toes. Wiggle the toes. Take a deep breath as you reach a little higher. Exhale, hands come down to the floor, forward fold. Straighter legs. Half lift, inhale. Let's step that left foot back again. Left foot back. So your right foot is forward, except this time the back heel spins down. We rise up for warrior one. Reach up. Then open to warrior two. Right hand forward, left hand back. We're in these quick, so don't worry too much about positioning. Flip the front palm, flip the front palm, reach up, reverse warrior, back hand down the back leg. And then take it forward, elbow to thigh. This left hand reaching up high. Back to warrior two. Back hand goes down and around, reach up. Let's lift up that back heel for crescent lunge. Hands come down to the floor. Step back to plank. Yes. Shift forward from the knees or the toes. A tricep push-up. Upward facing dog. and downward facing dog. Let's do that same thing with the same leg as we step forward. Lift that right leg. Exhale, step it between the hands. You can take your time to get there. Back heel spins down. Sometimes that's a tricky transition. We'll do our best. Rise up, warrior one. Open to warrior two. Reverse warrior. And this time, hands come all the way down, a big windmill, framing that front foot. Pick up the back heel, bend the back knee, and step forward. Yes? Sure. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. I'm making this up as we go, okay? Okay, good. Bend the knees, sit back, chair pose, reach up. A little bit more heat. Today, we're going to get strong. One more inhale, one more breath, reaching those fingertips, palms face each other. Feel the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Back heel spins to the floor, bent front knee, reach up. Again, it's quick. We open up, left hand forward, right hand back. Flip that front palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, front elbow to the thigh, reach up with the back hand, side angle. And back to warrior two, look forward. Back hand goes down, around, pick up the back heel, reach up, crescent lunge. Hands come down to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog or plank. If you're in plank with me, we're going through that vinyasa flow. Adding the push-up, lifting to up dog, and downward facing dog. We all meet there. And we've got one more little series. That's that same thing we just did. Lift the left leg. Bend the knee. Lift that left heel, or actually the right heel. The bottom heel really high. Step that left foot forward between the hands. Seal the back foot down. Root it down. Warrior one, reach up. Warrior two, open up. Reverse warrior, inhale. And both hands then to the ground on both sides of that left foot. Pick up the back heel, bend the back knee, step forward. And half lift, forward fold. Chair pose, sit back again, finish this. And we'll try this together. Reach the hands forward, just forward. Wiggle the toes, feel the upper legs, the quads, and start to get lower and lower and lower. Use your hands as needed on the floor or on a chair or furniture. Lower, 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 until you're basically sitting on your heels, counterbalancing by reaching forward. Open the knees and sit. There you go. We're actually getting through a lot longer than I thought we would. I thought the little 2-year-old would wake up. If I'm being honest, we're being honest today. So we're sitting. Sit up tall. We're going to finish with a couple more, just a few more spinal movements in a seated pose. This is also a great way to warm up if we were starting seated in this practice or any practice. So it's the different spinal directions. So we reach those hands up. We'll just do one each direction. Take the right hand down, left hand across, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Side bend, other side. Reach up. Twist it. Left hand to the knee, right hand behind you. Look back. Inhale, reach up. And twist to the other side. And reach up. And to fully finish, take both hands to your knees. Round the back, pull that belly in, tuck the chin. And then roll the shoulders back, arch the back and look up. And then come back to neutral. One more breath up. Reach. And then just simply float the hands down. They might rest onto your knees or in your lap. And we're headed to our meditation section of our practice. where we come back to our affirmation, and I encourage you to follow through with this time together. This seated meditation, at least for me, being the most beneficial part of this entire 30 minutes. To sit quietly and to let your mind do what it does without judgment, without labels, without holding on or attachment. So we get to sit together. If you do have to leave early, no big deal. It's Zoom, so it's not any distraction to me. So no problem at all. But if you're joining me for the rest of these minutes, get comfortable. You can close your eyes or simply look down. Take a couple deeper breaths. Bring it back. Feel settled, present. Arrive in this space. Today's theme moving forward, today's intention is around honesty. I am honest. So in saying that to yourself, notice what kinds of sensations arise in your body physically. Does it make you uncomfortable to say that you are honest? Does it make you feel squirmy? Or maybe it makes you feel grounded or proud when you can say, yes, I am honest. Honest with myself. We work on honesty so we don't have to backtrack and fix things we could have easily said yes or no to in the beginning. I encourage you to take a few breaths the next time somebody asks you for help or to do something. Take a few breaths, pause a few seconds, and sit with a question or request so that you can answer in complete honesty. And a simple reminder that the word no is a complete sentence. Many of us as yoga practitioners or yoga teachers, we like to help. We like to please. But the most important thing to do when helping others is to first take care of yourself. So being honest when an opportunity comes up and it's not the right fit. And giving yourself maybe the time to notice how your body feels. If it's heavy, constricted, squirmy, feels off, take that as a cue, a symbol that maybe it's not right. If your body is feeling light, excited, leaning in and ready, it might be a symbol or a cue that yes, you're up for the task. So for the next few minutes, we're simply going to sit with honesty. Sit in the way that is best for you in this moment. Notice your sensations. My palms feel warm. I feel a pinching in my lower back. The backs of my arms feel cool air. where I'm feeling the connection between my feet and my mat. And those things are true for you. So be honest by checking in first with your body. And also with that steady, deep breath. So sit here a few more minutes with our intention, assessing your own strengths, your own sensations, and moving with integrity. And I'll guide you out when we are complete. All right, take a deeper breath. Just fill it up. Fill up your lungs, fill up your body, and let it go. Wiggle your fingers So blink of the eyes open, and we are back together to conclude our morning movement and meditation practice. Today I am honest. I assess my own strengths and move in integrity. That's what we're going to move forward with today. So together, let's reach those hands up and basically seal it in between the hands. Seal in the practice, your intention, and pull it down to your hearts, right next to your chest. Press the thumbs towards your body. Inhale. And let it go fully. Exhale. Thank you so much for joining in today's morning practice. I hope to see you again tomorrow.